Hey, what up gamers? So I recently got my friend into CSGO and I'm kind of a newer player myself, and when we were looking at the skins, they started to complain that like all the good ones cost way too much money. But once I started looking around the market a bit more, I found that there's like some really good stuff in there for cheap. So this video is going to be like kind of a guide to finding some really cheap but really good looking skins, because I feel like there's a lot of underrated ones that not a lot of people know about. So whenever I try to find a cheap skin, I always just go to my inventory, click the market, and it opens up this market thing right here. And from here, you can just search to your heart's content. What I like specifically about using the in-game browser rather than the actual Steam client is you can like middle click things and open up new tabs. So let's say like I'm scrolling and I'm looking at a bunch of stuff, and I want to look at the dreams and nightmare cases. So I can middle click that. It'll open it up in a brand new tab, and then I can also still continue to scroll, you know, because it's kind of annoying to accidentally lose your place in search. It's like a small thing, but I just thought I'd share that because not a lot of people know that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the advanced options here, and we're gonna kind of filter out what we don't want to see. You have to ask yourself two questions. If you're planning to buy skins to invest in them, meaning like you actually want the skin to go up in value, then you probably want to make sure that you only get factory new or minimal wear skins, as the more wear on it, the less likely it is to go up in value. If you're buying the skin just because you want to have something in game that looks nice to you and something that's fun to play with, then you can go ahead and check off field tested as well. So once you check these three boxes, just click search, and then you'll see a bunch of results. And to categorize by price, you just click this thing here. And now it is all the cheapest skins first. So from here, you can just scroll and try to find something that you think looks really nice. There's multiple pages of things that are just like the bare minimum price, which is like 4 cents. I think actually 3 cents is the minimum price. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, there's a ton of skins that are really cheap. I mean, most of these are probably not the best, but I'm just gonna scroll until I find something that I think looks really nice. All right, starting at 14 cents, I found the first skin that I think looks really reasonable. If we click on the tab here, it's kind of a screenshot. It's called the Cassette. It's a P250. And when we inspect it in game, it looks like this. And honestly, there's not that many scratches on it. And this is a really, really clean looking skin. It kind of reminds me of like the Sony Walkman, or just like old 80s tech, like from Japan. And I think it looks great. Look at all these ones you can find for 14 cents. If you're a snob about it, you can go through and inspect them in game and try to get like a lower float if you want. But we're just trying to find a bargain. So just, you know, pick whatever one. Maybe some of them have stickers on them. You can check if they have like, someone put some cool stickers on them. Found one for 16 cents with a sticker. I kind of like it. Sometimes I like to buy the skins with stickers because I feel like it carries a history. You know, like the previous owner has like a story to tell with the gun. Might sound kind of corny, but I mean, that's kind of how I see it. This one is definitely a lot more scratch than the one we were looking at before though, so I wouldn't really buy into this one personally. Also on the cheaper skins, you're gonna see people like this person. They clearly just bought up like a mass quantity of these weapons, and they probably bought them at like 8 cents and they're flipping them for 16, which if you think about it, they're practically like doubling their money. So gigabrain investments over here. All right, at 15 cents, I'm seeing the 5.7 flame test. It looks like this in the screenshot. And wow, one just sold the second I refresh this page. And in game, it looks like this. It's not my personal cup of tea, but I could definitely see someone who might like this. I'm sure it looks really good in like some nice lighting. All right, starting at 17 cents, you can get your hands on an MP7 motherboard. And oh wow, look at this graph. This thing has gone up in value quite a bit over the past couple days. I mean, I say a lot, but you know, it's like, you know, 7 cents difference. But either way, it looks like this in game. And you know, it's kind of shiny and it looks like, well, you know, like a computer chip. And I actually kind of like this. I think it's pretty clean. 17 cents. Honestly, I think a fun video idea would be like maybe to load up 10 bucks on your Steam wallet and just see like how far you can push it. Like what's the coolest inventory you can get for 10 bucks? I feel like that sounds like an awesome video idea. Let me know if you want to see that. All right, at 18 cents, you can get an MP9 modest threat. Looks like this. And honestly, I kind of like it. I don't think I'd personally use it, but I do like the aesthetic. All right, starting at 24 cents, you can get your hands on a 5.7 capillary. I kind of like this design. Yeah, that's not bad, and it looks like factory new. I don't know what the factory new version looks like. Starting at 26 cents, you can get a Galil Destroyer. Looks like this. And I actually really like this design. This looks very clean in my opinion. I don't know if these are supposed to be words, but yeah, this looks fantastic. And for practically a quarter. Oh boys, I found a good one. Starting at 35 cents, you can get an Imprint CZ75 Auto. Looks like that. Check this out. I think this is a really nice skin. And I'm sure with the new lighting, it's gonna look fantastic, especially if they make like this texture here a little more 3D. This is clean. I actually really like this. And you get the stat track. I mean, that's a deal. Okay, starting at 43 cents, you can get a Grim P90. And check out what it looks like in game. This is actually really nice. I really like this skin. I don't know if the green glows in the dark. It kind of feels like it does, but I think it's a fantastic skin. I don't think I've ever used the P90 in game before. Is a P90 even good? All right, for 50 cents, you can get a Deadly Poison MP9, and I'm also a big fan of this one. I'm trying not to be biased with the black and the green, but it's such a clean color combo, you know? But this is nice. Another clean MP7 for only 55 cents. The Cirrus. Look at that bad boy. It's got like Gears of War vibes. Very clean skin. Minimal wear, baby. When you're looking at the cheaper skins, you also find a lot of these souvenirs. Here's a souvenir SG553. And they have like a bunch of stickers on them. They start at 53 cents. And they're like really shiny gold stickers. These look pretty clean. I wouldn't get this particular skin, but I have bought a few of these cheap souvenir skins. Okay, I never thought I'd see the words Crimson Web this far down the list, but look, 64 cents. In-game screenshot. You got the screenshot here, and in-game it looks just as good. I'm actually quite impressed with this. I wonder if these are pattern-based? Maybe you could try to find like a pattern that looks clean. But that is not too shabby. All right, for 74 cents, you can get a Violent Daimo. And this is one of my favorite cheap skins. Like, look at how good this thing looks. Oh my gosh, it looks incredible. I bought one of these. I actually have one of these in my inventory. For 86 cents, you can get the Goo MP9. I really like this design. Very, very clean. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. The Tacticat CZ75. I actually have this in my inventory. It reminds me of Diva's gun from Overwatch. I love it, dude. This looks so nice. And it's a purple. Under $1, bro. 95 cents. Oh my gosh, this looks incredible. This is the Scar 20 Enforcer. 97 cents. Minimal wear. Damn, that's clean. I'm gonna have to bookmark this one. I actually might buy one of these. This looks good. One thing I kind of wish the Steam Market had was like a bookmarking feature. That would make finding skins so much easier. But I mean, it's whatever. We're about to cross the dollar mark here, but right before we do, we have the sawed-off Apocalypto minimal wear. And if you're into the crazy detailed designs, this delivers 100%. Look at the butt of the gun. It's like a chopped off hand. It's like kind of gross actually, but it's like really nice. I think this is a very clean skin, and it's a purple. I don't know what I expected going from the transition from 99 cents to $1, but it's probably the most anticlimactic two skins I've ever seen in my life. Like, these are both very, well, I can't say this one's boring. Let me look at this one in detail. Yeah, that's pretty boring in my opinion. Oh, here's a pretty clean one for exactly $1. We got the Acid Etched P2000. And I don't know what it is about P2000s, but they're always so shiny. I wonder if they're going to keep that effect in CS2, but yeah, this looks really nice. I actually do like this design quite a bit. This seems to be the distant cousin of the sawed-off shotgun we just looked at, the Monster Cull Mag 7. And the art is beautiful on this thing. It's minimal wear. looks factory new to my eyes. And look at these crazy sharks. This looks very, very well made. $1.03. Honestly, I think I'll call it there. We can just say like amazing skins for under $1, because all of those were under $1 except for like the last few. But as you can see, like, I'm a man of my word. Like, I have a bunch of these like cheap skins in my inventory. I got this one, bought it with some stickers, stat tracked up. I got the Tactic Cat. So yeah, like I said, you can find a lot of incredible skins for really cheap. Honestly, if you have a few extra bucks in your wallet, maybe scoop some up. And even if you don't end up using them, maybe you can gift them to some friends when CS2 comes out and you have like some new friends getting into the game. You can deck them out with some skins. That's what I've been doing. I've been giving quite a few of the cheaper skins to my friends, just so, you know, they have stuff to play with. All right, have a good one. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.